Sweaty feet.
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 Hi.
Hi, Enrico. Hi.
It's like midnight for you, right?
Yeah, it's like 1:26 a.m.
Oh my god. How are you doing?
Doing okay. I had a Mario Kart collab with people in America.
Oh yeah. That was a huge freaking collab with like
Yeah.
half the VTubers in the goddamn world.
Yeah, I know. So after that, I've been waking up at 6 p.m. I'll just have to kind of reset my sleep.
Oh.
But it'll
Wait,
be
you messed
okay.
up your sleep schedule just for that Mario Kart collab?
Yeah, it's okay. I do that. I do it a lot. Whenever I need to, if I want to do something with my US friends, I just kind of,
Oh.
yeah.
Before we talk about what it's like to have a bunch of VTuber friends on the other side of the planet, introduce yourself. Who the hell are you?
Hi, my name is TaiyoRise. I'm a werelion VTuber. Who am I? I feel like I'm always going through an identity crisis. But yeah, I do art and ASMR streams on Twitch. And I've been uploading kind of like ASMR comfort audios on YouTube.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but I found you first
Yeah.
over a year ago. This is like only a couple months into me streaming, actually.
Really?
And I was still figuring myself out. Yeah, only a couple months into me streaming. Like, I still had like a crappy V-Roid and everything. But I remember like I saw a tweet on my timeline from you, but like apparently you had this unfortunate incident with like Commander Root where you accidentally got rid of all your followers and stuff.
Yeah, I did that.
That feels like so long ago now. But yeah, I remember I clicked on your stream that time. I just like quietly dropped a follow and I was kind of lurking to figure out what the hell was going on. But yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself. But like I did notice some familiar faces in your chat.
Yeah.
So that's how I found you. It took several months for you to stop by my streams.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I was not expecting you to ever find my streams because
Really?
yeah, like genuinely, because like I will say, as much as we have a lot of like mutual VTuber friends,
Yeah,
like a
we
lot of them.
do.
So I feel like it was inevitable. But at the same time, like you have a very, very comfy atmosphere about your streams. It's just throughout. There's never a moment where I don't feel like whenever I'm watching your streams that it's not like that same brand, for lack of a better word. So
Yeah.
like my own personal paranoia is that because of the brand of my streams where I'm extremely hyper and unhinged, that like I just put off anybody who's not like that.
No, as a creator and a brand, that's just what I put out. But what I consume is really different, drastically different from what I'm putting out.
Do tell.
No, expose myself. Actually, I think most people already kind of know.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I came into VTubing thinking that I would be very, 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 very say so. You know, I was like, I'm gonna be so like corporate friendly looking. I'm gonna deceive them all. I'm gonna fool everybody into tricking them into becoming like allies. You know, like
Yeah.
that was my whole plan with Taiyo. It was gonna be a very, very safe place. I'm gonna accept everybody without judgment into my community. But then, like as a person, I feel like I have very unhinged taste. The content that I consume. So I mean, you're different off stream too. You're like the chillest guy ever.
True, yeah.
Yeah. So
I bring this incident up all the goddamn time. And it's like very early on in streaming, I had like a few people, not a lot, a few people like feeling the need to confront me one-on-one and tell me like, hey, your stuff isn't for me. They were saying that because I went to their streams and I think they thought that I was expecting them to come to my streams, which kind of like annoyed the hell out of me, honestly.
That's a little weird. Like I understand making VTuber friends, but when you're making content for like a big viewer base, that's a little different than making friends and socializing. That's not saying you can't do both. You can do both, but like being social and VTubing as a social and a self-expression outlet can be a little bit different from viewing it as a business, even though the two can intersect. But like when people go out of the way just to tell you that your stuff is not for you, I usually just, if it's not for me, I'll just switch off, right?
Yeah. If it's not for you, just like close out of the tab. It doesn't affect you in any other way. And it's just like, because I had that setting the tone for a lot of what I do, oh, sorry. Oh my God. I'm drinking energy drink right now, so I'm kind of like...
Ooh, what flavor?
It's the Monster Ultra, Zero Ultra.
Oh, nice.
Another streamer friend of mine mentioned it the other day, so like ever since then...
You've been drinking that?
Past couple days, yeah.
Yeah, I started drinking Mango Monster because my friend Blue was suggesting it a lot, and then now it's like the Mango Monster is like the only monster I drink.
I didn't know that was a thing. Mango Monster sounds
it's really
delicious.
good.
Wait, what am I talking? What were we talking about? Because I had that incident set the tone for a lot of what I do. Like it still happens every so often. often, not a lot, but like once every like couple months, someone feels the need to tell me like, oh, you're like a little too crazy for me. And I'm like, I literally did not ask. Like, I literally did not ask that at all. Like, why are you telling me this? I did not ask for your unsolicited opinion of my stream.
Yeah, well, I get that. Like, some people are like, Taiyo, you're too slow and like, you know, and stuff for me. And I'm like, yeah, I know, then maybe like I get the opposite of that too sometimes.
It's like people need to fucking stay in their own lanes and check themselves and shit. I don't fucking know. Anyway, sorry, I just want to complain about that because like I will say there was a lot of initial hesitation from me to reach out to you. I remember actually very specifically the first stream of mine that you attended was like a Minecraft stream where I was just like bullshitting in Minecraft.
I usually wake up in people's streams. Like I'll be lurking and my few friends' streams and they'll raid into someone. And then I'll wake up and that was probably a day where my sleep schedule was messed up. So you stream at 4 a.m. for me. So it's really hard for me to make them. And
right.
But the thing is, I knew about you because you rated me. I think I was doing a charity stream for Habitat for Humanity last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
So you rated me then, and so I knew about you, and I've heard from Cole about you. He likes you a lot, and so I was like, oh hey, he's cool, but like, you know, I can never make your streams since I can't make a lot of people's streams just because of like sleeping and time zones. But yeah, and then I was like, whoa, okay, he's funny. Wait, our humor is really similar. Oh my gosh, okay, I kind of like him. Yeah.
Because I remember it was that Minecraft stream, and then I was doing like an Outlast stream later after that where I added my foot as an overlay or something.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I saw your feet. Yeah. No, it's like, all right. Yeah.
I love the way you said that. It was the first time I saw your feet.
Yeah, because I don't know. So my friend, you know Blythe, right?
Blythe, yeah, of course I know Blythe.
His model has extremely big feet, and so basically.
I was always wondering the origin of that joke. I should get Blythe on this podcast to talk about.
Talk to him.
Because I know Blythe has that foot lick emo.
So basically his chats bullied him into becoming like a foot licking streamer, I guess. So it's this thing now. So I
oh, that's great.
I think I've met Blythe too at the beginning of my streaming career. So it was like literally Blythe and Han were like close friends, and I met Han on like a little collab server back when we were really tiny streamers. I mean, I'm still pretty small, but like, you know, like back when we were just like doing collabs just for fun sort of thing. Like, oh my god, we had less than like 10 viewers, and we kind of just you know, like that's usually with me, it's like I usually put my head in the sand and I just make content.
Right.
Kind of, I don't really go out of my way to reach out to anybody because one, anxiety, two, I'm juggling several projects at once. I don't really have the time to actually talk to people. I'm usually, if I'm not awake streaming or drawing or recording something, I'm editing assets to use for another project. So yeah, I'm not really good at networking, honestly. I'm really anxious. Like the only reason why I was in the Mario Kart collab is because Blythe pulled me into it. I was like, okay, I'll go. Yeah,
that's relatable. I mean, on top of that too, like your schedule is out of sync with pretty much most of indie VTubers on Twitch. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just want to make content that, like, you know, maybe one day can help somebody. But sometimes I feel like maybe if I was like a little bit more lewd or a little more suggestive, or if I did a bit more of certain types of content, I would like, maybe it would help grow my channel a bit more, because I made, you know, my Oni-san models as an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it did so well that I started.
Yeah, you've been like using it more often.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, you know how like, okay, so I grew up like an overweight kid, okay, and then you know when puberty hit, I'm the same person. But people have been like treating me differently. You know that feeling? So like, it's that feeling, but with models.
Yeah, I get that. Like you get a little suspicious. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or at least I do.
Yeah. I luckily got to go to art school, I guess. I majored in sequential. So basically, I majored in comics, and I worked in animation for like 2 years before the pandemic hit. And so then, you know, I'm stuck in my apartment, and I was like, you know, I need to do something. And also, I've always wanted to maybe start my own project. I want to try to work under myself. It's why I made my original model. That one is drawn by me. I feel like I want to make, well, not really a switch. I'm still gonna be making art, but I want to use art as a medium to communicate with people. Because most people, usually what you do is you, as a freelance artist, you grind art for money. You know, like Scab, right? Like you pay and you get like nice art back.
Right, right,
At
right.
least online as a freelancer. But I want to, like, I mean, I did come from comics, so I want to use my abilities from that field, I guess, as kind of a medium for communication to kind of, you know, talk to people. I want to make, okay, so when I started Twitch, my aim was to peer pressure myself to make assets for my YouTube channel. That's why I mostly stream art. It's to draw for that. But then people ended up liking my art a lot, and so I just started streaming other things on Twitch. I get distracted a lot. I don't know. I think I have undiagnosed something. So then I'm like, you know, I'm doing okay on Twitch by itself. So I guess I'll continue that, and then I'll use that to cross promote my videos, even though they don't do very well because, like, okay, so basically I put the word boyfriend in them just to mess with the algorithm, but that's actually just like me role playing a friend asking you if you're okay. That's
Oh.
no, did I just reveal my? Oh my god, yeah. So like, Neko boyfriend one did pretty well. So I'm like,
I gotta be honest, I only know you from your Twitch content.
Oh,
You're saying,
snap.
wait, this is on YouTube,
Yes,
right?
oh no.
Wow, I'm looking at your ASMR channel. Like, as of a month ago, you're using that,
Onisan.
Onisan model.
Yeah, I'm using a lot of things. Actually, I designed my character to be Pikru friendly.
Oh.
So just so that like I can actually go into a lot of Pikrus and
Oh, okay, that's
yeah,
smart.
but I make sure I credit where I can, you know, because as somebody who comes from an art background, I think it's good to credit.
You just remind me of something. Let me go off on a small tangent. It's just,
Mm.
I have a small problem where I notice from time to time people tracing fucking art
Oh, yeah.
and then posting it in my Discord.
Oh no.
It pisses me the hell
I've
off.
gotten that too. I have a mod that slams down because I have a lot of illustrators. Like we have some professional artists on my Discord, and
Yeah.
they just like slam down on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm not an artist, but my opinion is like if you're crediting up and down the original artist and saying like, "Hey, I'm tracing this just to learn something," like
Yeah.
that's fine. But it's just like they're
Yeah.
posting their trace over, their really shitty traces on server and just saying like, "Hey, everybody, look what I drew," and it's like it pisses me the hell off.
Yeah,
when that happens,
usually
honestly.
usually they come from younger artists or people who don't understand a lot of things. I think it's fine to practice, but never say it's yours or like don't post it on the internet. You
Don't
know,
post on the internet and like soak up all these like fucking like try to soak up clout from doing that too.
Yeah,
It pisses
it's
me
like
off.
I understand that you can learn from the people you're inspired by. Definitely draw from your main inspirations, but like
Yeah.
tracing is not the way to go. Like it's not gonna help you with your skill level or anything in terms of like the technical stuff.
I forgot what I was gonna ask before I got on that tangent. I have a general question. So like about like your persona as a VTuber. Taiyo means sun
Yeah,
in Japanese.
and then rise is sunrise. So basically, I designed him to. It's really tricky. It's a really tricky line because you know how people are like, "Be careful, you're a streamer." Like, you know, parasocial relationships. But the thing is, I went into streaming because I wanted to help people with certain things like psychological things. So Taiyo is designed to be an emotional support animal. I'm a werelion. And so then my name means Taiyo, like is sun in Japanese, and rise because I want to remind, you know, if you're having a bad day, that remember that the sun will always rise again tomorrow if things get rocky or stormy.
You compare what you want to do to being like parasocial. I don't think those are necessarily the same. Like parasocial is more like on the responsibility of the viewer, really. Like how far they're going with their thoughts. I feel like I don't think there's anything you're doing is conducive to being
Yeah.
parasocial, wanting to be like an emotional support kind of streamer. From my experience, the non-lewd ASMR stuff, that's like kind of the basis for that to begin with, kind of being something that's like a safety blanket for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. That's the direction I want to go towards with a lot of my stuff. I went through a dark time, I guess, growing up a little bit. Like I didn't have a lot of things. My family is very, very conservative. I never had acceptance from them, I feel a little bit. Now that I'm like independent or like at least on my own, I just want to kind of make content for like people who were like the younger me. Kind of, you know, if you need a space to go to relax or like at least a friend that can accept you unconditionally for who you are. Basically, it's what I aim to do with my videos, mostly on YouTube at least.
Okay.
I went into streaming so I could peer pressure myself into making YouTube content, and then it took me a whole year to get into it because I ended up enjoying streaming a lot. But then now I'm like, you know, I've built this like really, really nice little community, and I want to make sure that everybody is doing well too there. But Enrico, like literally before I was a VTuber, I was like, I didn't realize I could do so much, you know, as a person. Like I don't know. It's really complicated, but like I just feel
What do you
like,
mean you didn't realize you could do so much?
bro, I drew trees for 2 years. Okay, I at a studio. Like my day job was I was drawing trees. Right now I'm working under myself. I didn't realize there was like I have so much freedom like to do certain projects that I like, and I think I'm enjoying it a lot. But the thing is, I don't make enough to like if I was living in the US, because right now I'm in Asia, so like living costs are lower. It's the only reason why I can do this.
Right.
I feel like at the moment it's not super sustainable, and I'm just really lucky that my community is so supportive. I have a lot of like long-term reoccurring subscribers. I just didn't realize that Twitch would be like so nice to me, you know. Like I'm really thankful for all the support I've been getting from everyone. I'm trying to balance making video content and also my streaming. I don't know, it's still figuring things out, honestly.
I get you. Crap, I lost my train of thought. Oh my god.
The monster is hitting and
Yeah,
fading.
it's like going up and down. Oh my god. Tell me about your streams in general, because like from what I can catch, it seems like an equal mix of just like chatting and games and stuff.
Yeah, like I haven't been able to play a lot of games. I feel like I would be growing faster if I did. So mostly art and ASMR. I have no life. I just have very long just chatting streams. Some people I've seen on Twitter, I tweet like, how the heck do you do just chatting streams with your chat for like extended period of time? I'm like, I don't know. I just what I do. I like talking to people. It feels like, oh, okay, yeah. I actually like if I had to work like another job or something, I do want to maybe try bartending. It's kind of like similar. I feel like you're just talking to people in chat. I just go back and forth with my chat a lot, and we just talk about life stuff, philosophy. I don't know, I'm old. I feel old. Yeah. Oh yeah, and your emotes, man. You have that old emote, and I'm like, I have one too. We both have an old emote.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I used to do just chatting streams every Friday, but I kind of like stopped doing them because I got a whole lot busier and like it took a lot of planning to do. Because I like to have like a certain theme for my just chatting streams. Like
okay.
sometimes we'll talk about certain things. Sometimes we'll during Halloween we talk about like spooky stuff and stuff like that. But it took a little bit of planning, and like the mental energy to do that was kind of like
yeah.
draining me,
I don't plan. I just hit go live.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that, but like for some reason I just had to get a little more calculated in what I do.
You went into streaming with understanding what you want to do and like a clear way to get it right. Not clear way, but like you kind of roughly know what you want to do with streaming.
Talking about me specifically,
right? I don't know. Do you? Yeah. I mean, everyone starts for fun.
I honestly still don't know what I want from streaming. If you were to ask me, I just want to grow bigger, I guess. I don't freaking know.
Yeah. Same. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully things will keep going okay. I think that for me, it's I just gotta take it slow. I know I'm not gonna grow as fast as everybody else, but you know.
Don't sell yourself short, because like there was one moment, I don't know what the hell happened because I didn't do anything, but there was one moment where I guess like the algorithm took pity on me and I went from like 50 viewers to like 100 viewers overnight. I didn't do anything. I couldn't find any like traffic sources.
Yeah, I was looking at my Twitch tracker and literally it was April 1st. It was the Oni-san joke. It was literally me just changing models, and then it went and I'm like, okay, guys, okay. Yeah, and so the Oni-san model, for those of you who don't know, is a pre-made model that you can customize, made by Lithia Vade and Teru, my friend Teru. It's a very professional looking live 2D model, kind of like a V-Roy base, but for guys, a live 2D guy model.
Oh.
And so what it is that I just edited it to look like Taiyo. Like I said, I made Taiyo with Pikru. I made his design Pikru friendly. So with that in mind, he's a Pikru friendly cat boy, and so that model already had like pre-made animal ears. So I just changed the colors of it and just made it look like me. I already have a habit of like DIYing like all my own stuff anyways. So
I didn't know that. Okay, I thought it was actually like a fully yours model that you made.
No, it cost me 35 US, and then I tipped a little bit.
Oh my god. Okay, damn.
Do you want one? I'll help you edit one.
I would love one actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll help you mod one.
I'm remembering what I wanted to ask before I had that brain fart from the monster.
Yeah.
You said before, like, I didn't know I could do so much. Are you talking about, like, what you were capable of?
Capable of as a person.
What made you realize that?
I don't know. I feel like I express myself better through my art. I've always had a lot of self-image issues, I guess, and you know, I can be whatever I want as a VTuber. Oh no. No, not me going into family stuff again, but like, oh my god, like literally they've always just wanted me to be quiet and look pretty sort of thing. Like being able to create content under a persona of my own choosing and like everything, like I can control my image sort of thing in a way that reflects how I feel and who I am. It's really nice. Like I just feel like I can exist, you know, like properly, and I don't know how to say it. It's like I am having too much fun with my anime fursuit. Yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like maybe that, you know, if I can inspire people to be who they are too through VTubing. Yeah, I'm always like trying to hype people up into starting their VTubing career. I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah. People are like, I'm drawing my OC. I'm like, good, post it on my Discord. Let me see your OC. Let's go. Let's do it together.
Wow.
Yeah. So I like to encourage people to draw with me. That's usually what I do. I'm an art streamer. Be like, draw with me, do your daily tasks with me. Let's you know, remind each other to eat. I was really sad during the pandemic at the beginning of it. I would forget to do a lot of daily things. It was really bad, and like I would forget to eat and stuff. But then I would do it on stream. I would do it on stream with everybody, and see, I'm like weird. Okay, like I have a lot of issues. So basically, my roommate had to leave because of visa issues. So I was alone in this apartment, and so then I was like, okay, well, you know, I started streaming, and then like me and chat, we remind each other to eat, do other things. It helped me start to like do things again. Oh my god, it's like we using chat as therapy. God damn it. Streaming is like kind of like I want to help chat, but it's also a self-help thing in a way for me. Humans innately have a need for comfort sort of thing, and you know, I want to help like psychological comfort, kind of like mental health stuff. Yeah, but you know, I'm not a professional too, so that's why I make videos. Like if you need like a safe time, like I'll have that recorded, and like I make content for that. But I also understand that I have to also be able to set my own boundaries, right? Like still figuring that out. I'm doing what I can. I understand.
I get you.
I haven't watched like all of your YouTube videos, but I think I watched the maid outfit one and the salmon. Yeah. I watched that one because I like salmon.
I am so sorry.
No,
That was the one of the cookbook series where everyone was like, okay, this one was kind of gross. Like this one was just straight up gross.
Oh, I see. So the mustard didn't mix in properly.
No, the mustard didn't mix in properly. Yeah, wow, you really did watch that video. Oh my god. No, it's crazy because like I'm hearing even still, even though I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, getting people saying like, oh yeah, I've been watching those videos on my stream. Like, is that okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't care. You can do anything with those videos. Like, I'm flattered that people are so attentive to those videos. I tune into another person's stream that I watch them from time to time, but I'm not like friends with them or anything.
Yeah.
And then they were having some like crosstalk with another streamer friend in their chat saying like, oh yeah, we still need to like catch up to the last few cookbook videos. I was like, wow, people are like penciling me into their schedules and everything.
Yeah.
To make sure that they watch my videos like it's a freaking weekly TV show or something.
Yeah, sometimes I hear a few of my friends talk about you too.
It is weird that is my reputation in a way where it was very, very far reaching, those videos. I kind of very much underestimated the power of TikTok, and that like I decided to make that first TikTok of the first video I made just on a whim. Like I was almost not going to make that video because I was just like, I don't like, this is when I had like 1,000 followers on TikTok, and I was like, I don't care about TikTok at all. Like I don't think TikTok is good. I was in the mindset like, oh, TikTok's not a great way to grow actually because there are too many fucking Zoomers on that shit. Nobody cares about VTubers on TikTok, and like yeah,
it's because those videos reach more the outside of the VTubing community, because what it is that I think, what is it called, like lowbrow humor, or like basically, how do you say, everybody in the world, you know, like bodily functions and all that hits everybody, not just VTubers. Like VTubers, like maybe like anime, Genshin, whatever, but like that stuff is really far reaching. Anything to do with like, I don't know, sex and poo-poo pee-pee stuff, that kind of humor, it slaps for like everybody, because everybody poops.
I remember I posted that first TikTok, and then it was a stream day. I was like streaming Kingdom Hearts, and I was like getting a lot more followers than usual. And I was like, is it the game? Then it can't be Kingdom Hearts. Like Kingdom Hearts isn't that popular.
Not the game.
Someone says in chat like, oh, I found you from TikTok. I was like, wait, really? Why? Like I only have like 1,000 followers on TikTok. And then I check on my TikTok, and like I see that the TikTok that I posted has like hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm like, holy shit, like what the hell? And then like within a week it had like 1 million views. It just like blows my goddamn mind how much influence they had.
Yeah.
I guess
it's okay. You're doing great, Enrico. Proud of you. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, I just mostly wanted to say that just to say that like, hey everybody, find your niche and don't disregard TikTok. How do we get on that topic? I forgot what we were talking about.
Humor.
Humor, YouTube content.
Content like reminds me of Joji and our pink guy. I guess
Filthy Frank.
Filthy Frank, basically. Yeah, and so basically, I think he wanted to do music for a long time, but his video slapped like before that.
Yeah.
And so that actually, I feel like that helped him build his career as a singer afterwards. So it's kind of like that, Enrico. Like you're doing great, and I like both types of content. Like people are multifaceted, like you can consume a lot of different things, like literally no judgment. Because I am let's just say I'm also a filthy degenerate. I just try to mask it a bit more on my streams. You know what? Cat's out of the bag, right? We were talking about it on the podcast today.
I was going to talk about after that. I feel like I'm talking too much about myself. I will say the one thing that I noticed about your streams that like I'm trying to do a little more of is that like your aesthetic presentation is like perfect. Like everything that you present on your streams, like the overlays, the model, like everything matches. Everything looks very good.
Thank you.
The art style, the logos, like everything just looks in place. How would you describe your style? I'm looking at like I'm on your Twitch page right now. I'm looking at like the starting screen of your latest stream with like the little bouncing Taiyo.
Yeah.
How would you describe your art style?
It's more of like a children's book kind of coloring style. I would say I use this one charcoal brush in Photoshop. It's called like a Cal's charcoal brush. I imported it into Clip Studio so I can use that on there.
Nice.
I started using Clip like a few months ago. It was my New Year's resolution to switch over because Clip has a lot of shortcuts, saves you a lot of time.
Also cheaper than Photoshop.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay the subscription. Basically, I've been through a lot of different art styles, and I think this one is just the one that's most comfortable for me to kind of doodle in, and also it kind of fits the sort of mood I want to give off as Taiyo, kind of like a safe space, friendly sort of vibes to the colors that I pick and stuff. I like really using soft pastels a lot. Emotional support animal. I gotta look comfy. So those are the colors I pick. And then usually what it is that if you want to set a comfy color, usually like tone and stuff, it's literally just color choices. You have to know how to pick your colors. It comes with like branding and all that too. Just understanding what kind of hues and saturations to the stuff that you like. Basically, color, hues and stuff is like important to know. Sort of thing. I want to be able to communicate with my viewers without having to say a lot. I've done mascot design before too, so it's just been, I'm just lucky, I guess. My background helped me a lot as a VTuber. It's just things that I've done before.
What were you like in the very beginning?
A lot more reserved. I would say this is my unhinged era. Yeah, like I said, I was like trying to be the most corporate friendly VTuber ever, and I just couldn't. My mouth. I say a lot of I mean, it's like I'm not the sussiest person out there, but I do innuendo a lot by accident sometimes. So that people would just be like, Taiyo sus. And I'd be like, it's just I don't really go super explicit anyways.
I've yet to witness that myself.
Really? Oh yeah, but I feel like I'm like the most degenerate person ever. But maybe that's just me voicing my thoughts, like me thinking out loud. But like, you know, maybe it just doesn't reflect.
What can we look forward to?
More videos on YouTube. Let's just say I feel like I'm gonna have a model hoarding issue. I think I already do. I have several forms already. I'm a werelion. I worked it into my lore. Yeah, I'll probably have more models. I'll be using that on my YouTube and on my Twitch. I might pick up rigging to save money, but we'll see. That's not a given. I mean, like maybe a year or two from now, I want to pick up Blender too. So if you go into 3D, I think in VR chat, you can actually like film scenes and stuff. So, because right now on YouTube, there's a website called DL Site. Let's just say I have a a background in otome and BL games. I have consumed many of those in my youth. So basically, there's a website called DL Site where it's a Japanese website that has like pre-made backgrounds that you can just purchase and just use in your videos. And so I've been using those to set the scenes up. But one day when my queue, I guess everything I need to do wraps up, I will slowly learn programs to be able to shoot a bit more. I want to make my own backgrounds. I'm picky, and I think I'm just working on there's long-term projects I want to do with Taiyo. I'm too anxious to reach out for help from people, so I'll just do it all myself. That's my mindset at the moment.
If you could impart literally anything to the audience right now, what would it be?
Treat others the way you want to be treated. Oh God, that's cliche. I don't know. I want to help with like social change and stuff, but like, I'm just an artist. I don't know what I can do, but like one day I want, like, my viewers and my streams are really important to me. I feel like one day if my streams can help somebody, that one day becomes like, I don't know, like if they find the cure to cancer, or if they manage to like change some things, I mean, Asia's still really conservative in terms of like LGBTQI plus issues, right? So if somebody in my streams, like somebody watches my streams and feels better, and then they go off and do something amazing one day, like I want to be able to nurture people. Like, one day, like everybody's gonna do so well. Like, I don't know. I just want to see the good in like everybody. I don't know. I'm cheesy. Why am I being like this right now? But yeah, so like I want to help people who can do that. A lot of the times I feel like, I don't know, I guess like with me it's like I have trouble communicating like a lot of my feelings. I guess that's why I started drawing. It's how I communicate. So I just throw art at people. Want to be able to kind of leave behind something like nice. Oh my God, it's just cliche. Like, Taiyo, you're not an anime character. What are you talking like? What?
I think that's lovely.
Really?
I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. I believe in you too, dude. You're doing really well.
No, I'm gonna crash and burn. It's fine.
No.
Anyway.
I'll be your top cheerleader. I'm gonna make sure you do well too. I'll be like, Enrico, I'm gonna shake you. You gotta post more semen videos. Wait. Wait, no, not like that.
Before we get off track, you, Taiyo, plug yourself. Where can we find you?
I'm TaiyoRise on Twitch and Twitter and also YouTube. That's it. Like one word.
And now we need a quirky way to end this.
Sweaty feet.
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 Bye, everybody.
Bye.